And let's see if a husband and wife can do a project together on cars without killing each other.
I thought you were getting a car that would actually be running. You had to push it into the garage.
All right, we're going for it. My wife is painting my intake. You ready?
No, I don't know.
Hello everybody, welcome to Gearhead 704. I'm Matt, and today we are actually working on painting the upper intake manifold that I'm putting on my 89 Tar Heel Fox convertible. The reason why I'm changing the intake manifold out, I'm actually changing the upper and the lower. So if you didn't see me removing that, I'll put a link to that video up in the description below. But the reason why we're changing the intake manifold out is I have been burning oil and I have no PCV valve system in my old intake that's coming off. So I've got this used GT40 because you can't get them new anymore. You can see it right here, and actually I've already cleaned it up a little bit. It was a lot dirtier than this. I did actually get it pressure washed and used a little bit of brake cleaner on it, but I don't have a pressure washer. I did that at my buddy's house, Terry, Mr. Automotive. He has a YouTube channel as well, so if you haven't seen that already, go ahead and check him out. I put all his info down below and up on the screen here. But yeah, we pressure washed it over there, and what I really need to do now though is finish cleaning it up so it can get on the car. Now there are a couple of problems with this intake. Besides it being used, that part's fine. One of the problems is that the intake that's coming off takes a 75mm throttle body. This one only takes a 70. Well, why am I decreasing my throttle body size? Because I'm not gonna have this one ported. You could have it ported, but I'm actually not gonna do that. The reason why I'm not gonna port it right now is I just need to get the car running. Porting will take some time, and also this intake is not permanent. So the real problem on that car is the heads. The heads are restrictive. They're Edelbrock entry-level heads, like a Performer. So the heads are not very good anyway. So I really have too much airflow as it is with the old Edelbrock Victor intake that's coming off and the 75mm throttle body. So I'm gonna put the GT40 on in the 70, but what we are doing today is getting this cleaned up so it looks a little bit nice, because this intake will be on there probably for a couple months at least. I really want to get going on the project that's right over here. This is what I really want to get going on, the SSP. You can see that the rear end is still down here. Basically, I've got to get the convertible tightened up and out of the way, and as soon as that is done, I can get back on the SSP. So that's the plan today. Go ahead, clean up the intake. I'm going to have some help for that. I'm going to show you guys who that is in just a minute. Oh, it's getting kind of windy out here. But yeah, clean up the intake, get this on Tar Heel Fox and get it running so it's out of the way and I can focus on the SSP. So that's kind of the deal there, and let's go ahead and I'm going to show you guys who is going to help me out with the intake today. Experienced painter, Mrs. Gearhead 704. So yeah, actually Tiffany does have a lot more experience painting than I do. She's painted houses we've done before. You used to do what, a lot of drama?
A lot of theater.
Yeah. So she's the expert on painting, and but you've never spray painted anything before, right?
No, I have.
Oh, see, I don't even know what my wife's experience is, other than she's better than me. So if this comes out wrong, we can blame it on her. We got to go to the auto parts store because we do have something that you're going to be using that Terry gave me. He had a bottle of it. We might get some more of that. And I was just explaining to them that we did clean up the intake some. You saw what it looked like before. I mean, take a look. You haven't seen it now since it's been cleaned, but
oh, that's a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think we still might get some brake cleaner maybe and try to clean up a little more, like right in here. I don't know if we can get this out with a brush, yeah, but maybe we'll try that. It doesn't have to look perfect because it's not going to be permanently on the car. It may end up going to the SSP one day, but it's only going to be on my car until we can get the SSP going. And let's see if a husband and wife can do a project together on cars without killing each other, which I've got a good one, so I think it'll be fine. All right, guys, so while we're going to the auto parts store to pick up a few more things that we're going to need for the upper intake paint, I decided to go ahead and quiz my wife on a few things, because we're now about 10, 11 months into this YouTube journey together. And I would say a lot has changed since I started, right? Mm-hmm. So I want to see, kind of get your feelings about it. So first thing I'm sure everybody wants to know, the SSP has been up on jack stands in the garage now for like 2 months. How do you feel about the project so far?
At first, I didn't even know it was a project until the day you brought it home. So.
Oh, you knew I was buying it.
Right, I didn't know the extent of the project. Maybe that's probably the better answer.
What did you think I was getting?
I thought you were getting a car that would actually be running.
It kind of ran. It ran a little bit.
You had to push it into the garage.
Yeah, but it could run again. It did run again.
Well, right now it's got its whole rear end out, basically.
Okay, so yeah, it might take a little longer now.
So I think that through this process, the first thing that I've learned is that it never goes as planned necessarily. That it's just something about wanting to fix these. Not that you don't know
what would make you say that? I mean, there's an intake manifold coming off of the convertible and putting a different on. What would make you even say that?
Yeah. Patience and understanding that things are not always going to go as planned is okay. It becomes more of an adventure than a hard set deadline and plan that you need to have, and I think that I'm up for the adventure.
So guys, if you have a wife that you're trying to convince to let you get a project car, just play this part of the video for her and let her listen to my wife, and maybe that'll make her feel a little better. Maybe not. What do you think about YouTube so far as how have our lives changed, or have they changed with me putting videos on YouTube?
I would say that the car project had to go at a faster pace to keep up with making sure that there was something for your viewers to watch. I think that
wow, guys, did you catch that? She thinks the project's actually going fast. See, everyone thought it was going slow. The wife said it's going fast, so what she says goes, guys, so it's got to be truth.
How about that you had to spend more time focusing on it and...
No, you're right. Yeah, honestly, you're right. I wouldn't have been moving even as quick as I had without YouTube, even though I'm still probably going slower than some might like.
Right.
It's much faster than it would have been without YouTube. Yeah. Yep, that's true.
It became a motivating factor, which I think actually just helped you move the project along. But I also like you're able to share the journey with so many people, not as the expert, but as someone that's just learning along the way.
Yeah, in case you're new to the channel, I'm not an expert at pretty much anything related to cars. I'm an expert in other stuff that probably you guys would find very boring. So, but that's cool. I think that's what a lot of people like, is seeing kind of the journey of someone who's new to this kind of stuff, which I'm very new to, as far as doing it yourself. All right, we got some goodies. They did not have fender aprons. I know you guys tell me I need those when I'm working on my car, so I protect that paint. I tried to get them, they didn't have them. I have to order them, so hopefully I won't drop anything on the paint. All right, here's what we got. Some purple power to clean it. More of this paint. Got some brake parts cleaner. Got some Scotch Brite. Scuff it up with that after. Yeah, I didn't even have hand cleaner, guys. Some Fast Orange and this brush to really clean it good. Something to dry it off. Yeah, guys, I think this is about as clean as we can make it before paint right now. We're kind of on a limited time constraints, so. Okay, I think we got it about as clean as we can. What we're gonna do next is that there's some spots on there that aren't really flat, you know, they have raised edges. And so what I'm gonna try and do is use some Scotch-Brite just to almost sand it down, but it's not really, it's a lot less abrasive material than sandpaper even. So I'm gonna try that because I really don't wanna tear up the intake. So I'm just gonna try some Scotch-Brite. I say I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna let Tiffany do it. So let's see how she does in sanding this thing down a little bit. Oh yeah. It's been painted before. That's probably why.
Is that it?
I don't know, but I know it has been painted before. I don't know if it feels smooth. Like I just,
yeah.
Oh, there's something right there. Feel that?
Yeah.
Okay guys, you can see actually while we've been sanding, literally some of the paint is coming off, which I think it's been painted before. You know, we're not really sanding, this is just a Scotch-Brite pad. So it's not even
really, no, it's
sandpaper. But
same thing I would use on like our dishes in our you know.
Right, so it's not super abrasive. No. But yeah, the old paint's just sort of coming up, so we're gonna get it as best we can. Again, this intake's not gonna be on there permanently, but it will be on there at Mustang Week, so. By the way, you coming to Mustang Week?
Oh yeah.
We're about ready to put paint on, guys, and I'm showing you rubbing alcohol here because we did go over it one more time. Again, Tiffany did, thank you. With rubbing alcohol, just to clean it and not have any thumbprints when you put paint down. So we're about to paint it, and I have no idea what it's gonna look like, but you know, might as well try. Can't really hurt it, can always be repainted again. All right, we're going for it. My wife is painting my intake. You get dirty knees over there too.
Yeah, well.
Oh, I can smell that paint. You ready? Hey.
Yeah.
You ready?
No, I don't know. Okay, so I've done the first coat, kind of more of an even coat, but there's still some spots that we're really missing a lot more of the paint. That right there.
I don't know if it's showing up here, but
yeah, there's some right here. I want to let this first coat dry because if I were to put too much on it, then we get those drips. So we're gonna let that dry and then probably just try to hit some of those areas again to see if we can build up a little more of the paint without it dripping. So there's a fine line, and it's always better to ease up to the line.
all right, so I convinced Tiffany to let me give it a try because I want to have some of my own handiwork on this thing when it's on the car, even though I should probably just let her finish it because she's doing an awesome job.
You want
Am I really doing anything there?
I mean, you're dusting it. Like it's a good little dust.
A little bit more than that, huh?
Maybe, but not much more.
Okay. You tell me what to do.
Yeah,
You're
no,
instructing.
yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna do one more coat like that.
You're kind of missing it on the. There you go. Yeah, that was a good straight. There you go. Yeah, that's much better.
Okay, I missed a little bit here, so.
Well, now you need to turn it and kind of get it from another angle because that's going to keep more of an even coat.
Guys, our second coat is drying right now, and man, this actually looks really good.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna spray some more, huh? She found a spot she didn't like.
One little. It's probably going to be covered up anyway.
Wow, this is worlds different.
Yeah.
She's gonna look pretty on top of there. Are you happy with your work?
Yes.
And guys, one of the things we did talk about, Tiffany and I, you and I were talking about this, and Matt at Fox Mustang Restoration also mentioned this, is that if you want to really do this the proper way, you really need to sandblast it. You know, I mean, that's going to be the way, because Tiffany, you're pointing out right here, like this scratch gonna be pretty tough to get out unless you were to take this thing all the way down, prime it, and then paint it.
Well, what it was too is you can tell there's some different layers within the paint, and there's no way that a new layer can completely fill that in and cover it up.
But yeah, this is going to turn out fine. But if you guys really want to do this the complete proper way, you should probably sandblast it, then probably prime it, and then coat it. But this is going to be good enough for what we need. And again, this is not going to be on the car permanently. I am going to eventually do a full heads cam intake for the 331 that's proper for it. But for now, just need the car running. So, but we just wanted to say that because I'm sure some people are wondering, is this the best way to do it? And no, it's not, but it's an effective way. So I think Mrs. Gearhead did an awesome job. Thank you, honey. You definitely have paint skills, so appreciate the help there. And yeah, but that's pretty much it. As far as how the finished product's going to turn out, I will probably have that in the next upload because I'm going to let it dry now, and I just want to go ahead and end this video here. But I think we're looking pretty good. So if you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button. If you're stopping in for the first time,
please subscribe.
She got it that time. And we'll see you next time on Gearhead 704. Which would you rather answer first? Your least favorite thing about me being YouTuber or your favorite?
I'll go with the least, actually.
All right.
I would say my least favorite thing is sometimes the time that it takes for you to edit and get a video ready. If that has to be the least favorite, because I know that you're doing a really good job, but it still takes time.
Yeah.
So that's...
Yeah, these videos don't edit themselves. It would be great if, you know, you just push the button and then that was it. You're done and pushed another button and uploaded it, right?
Well, and you don't have a whole team. You're a...
No?
No.
I think people can tell I don't have a team by watching the video. But yeah, the amount of time it takes.
Yeah. I guess that would be the least.
Okay.
Which is not too bad.
That's fair. You're going easy on us, all right?
Yeah. But I will say, I think my favorite thing that has come from this are some of the connections with people that you've actually made.
Some of the people we've met.
Yeah, some of the people we've met, some friends you're starting to make, some relationships you're making that are even cross-country that you wouldn't have had, but you share a similar interest. So that would be one of the things that I think is the best thing.
Shout out to Woman.Driven, who is in Arizona. You're staying across the country. She's the furthest one away I can think of.
That's true.
And she's been a strong supporter of us, actually. You won one of her shirts, maybe that's why, I don't know. So if you guys haven't checked Doris out, if you like, you know, more S550 modern Ford Mustang content, she has a GT350 that she does all the work on herself. And she's a much better mechanic than me, for sure. But many people are, but she's pretty good. So, you know, if you want to see more content like that, I would definitely check her channel out. It's worth a shot. Not that she has so many subscribers. I doubt I could help her all that much, even if everybody watching subscribe. But
we'll just send her the love.
Yeah, exactly.
Just send her the love. And
then we met people like Speed Addict 731. You haven't met Ken. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Yes. Of course you met him.
Of course I did.
Shout out to Pony 1992. This will be good, actually. Can you name all the YouTubers that I've watched or connected with? So we got two so far.
Oh wow. Okay.
On the spot.
Brutal.
Very true. Very true. And he actually he helped me with my car one night out there. I didn't video that, but the Mustang needed some help, and he helped me at Fort Takeover. So yeah.
I know you connected with Foxcast Media.
Yep. That's who, kind of how I found out about the SSP. So we don't know how you feel about Foxcast since he's the reason I bought that car.
So that's who's got my garage all clogged up.
No, it's definitely your husband's fault. But, yeah.
I feel like there was
I saw the car on his channel.
There was a whole series of help to get you to have that in our garage.
That's true. When I mentioned Speed Addict 731. Now, what's funny is you haven't mentioned Terry. But
yes, I see him.
You figured I already shouted out for him, right? And you knew him as a person. So I didn't meet him through YouTube.
No, that's how I'm saying with people. We knew him before. We were already friends.
It's true.
And then we both started the YouTube journey kind of in different parts and then kind of came together. So.
Okay. That's definitely all people I've met. Who else do I watch? Is there anyone else I watch that you haven't mentioned that you can think of?
I definitely know that you watch Street Speed 717.
That's true.
I know that one.
And hopefully he's going to be giving me a Jeep here soon.
That'd be great. Wait, there's no room in the garage.
We'll figure it out.
Actually, of all the people that we've met that I've even been able to meet, I really enjoyed meeting and connecting with Matt and Jen at Fox Resto.
Yep, Fox Mustang Restoration. Yep. He's definitely been on the channel helping me.
In fact, look! I'm wearing their shirt right now. There we go.
Oh, you are, aren't you?
I got the shirt. You didn't even get one yet. Have you got one?
No, they don't. They didn't have any in my size. You got the shirt.
I looked down.
I'm too big. There is somebody else that we met, but he's more Instagram than YouTube. He doesn't have a YouTube really.
Oh.
Yeah, but you definitely know him.
I do.
Yeah. Let's see if you can remember his name.
Oh no.
Oh man. Hard to believe. He recently had a birthday party. It was on video. He also owns a FoxBody. It's convertible. Harris, I'm very sorry that my wife forgot who you are. So if you guys are watching this part, this will be after. It's not many people will see.
Is this the shame my wife part of the episode?
How could you not remember?
Okay, wait.
Live creative.
No. I'm gonna redo my my least favorite thing on YouTube now. Is my husband putting me on the spot.